What's good, y'all? I go by the name of LOCO. Thank y'all for tuning in to another video. I want to say I'm grateful for 2,000 subscribers. I appreciate y'all. 2,000.6 and counting. I appreciate all of you. I appreciate all of y'all tuning in. Is a good man too good to be true? No. And if you feel like a good man is too good to be true, you need to heal. I know some of y'all don't want to hear that, but it's the truth. Like, if you can't believe that a good man is a good man, that doesn't mean he's perfect and he don't have flaws and he don't make mistakes. But a good man, a good person in general is a good person. I just want to say good person. I don't necessarily want to say just a good man. But it's not too good to be true. And if you don't believe it, then you need to heal. If you, for example, if you're going to college for a major, like you're majoring in something, and like, you want to be that something, whether it's a scientist, biologist, astronaut, whatever, firefighter, like, what I'm saying, whatever you train for, you know how to be the best version of that. You go to school for it, you train for it, like you set up your life in certain ways in order to be that thing in a great way. And that's the same thing some men and women do to be the best version of themselves, for themselves first, and then for somebody else. So like, it's not too good to be true to meet a good woman or a good man. You just need to heal to be able to accept it. You get what I'm saying? Like, why is it hard to believe that somebody is a good man or woman, basically a good girlfriend, good boyfriend, good wife, good husband, when they're setting their life up to be that way? Like, you know how to communicate. They know how to communicate. They know how to be emotionally intelligent. They know how to be mentally intelligent. They know how to plan dates. They know how to be affectionate. They know how to give love. They know how to receive love. They know how to try to make you happy. Like, all of those things, right? Because maybe that's what they want in their life. So they are intentionally making themselves be that person for themselves first, and then if they meet someone, you know what I mean? So why is it hard to believe? You'll believe me if I say I'm going to school to be a firefighter and I'm doing all of these things to be the best firefighter. I'm doing all of these things to be the best astronaut, the best scientist, the best doctor. You know what I mean? Like, you'll believe me. But when it comes to, me being a good man or a good husband, a good boyfriend, or a girl being a good woman, a good wife, a good girlfriend, then it's hard for y'all to believe. And it really, you have to self-reflect and realize, like, I need to heal. Like, you need to heal if you can't believe it, You may have some trust issues. You may have seen it before, and then it turned out to be something you didn't want it to be. But, you know what I'm saying? Maybe you just need to heal. That way, when a good person does come into your life, you don't self-sabotage it. You don't mess it up. You don't miss out on the opportunity of a good partnership, a good love, a good bond, a good connection. So you may just need to heal, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like, we all need to self-reflect, and we need to heal. I mean, that's part of the reason why I'm out here, and I like coming out here. Like, this is nice. It's relaxing. I like coming places like this. But if you often hear that you're too good to be true, you're most likely doing a good job. That most likely means you're a good person. You are a good potential boyfriend or girlfriend or husband or wife. But in my head, it's like, I know exactly how to be a good person, like the right person for somebody. You know what I mean? Like, it's really discipline. It's really choice. It's really in your brain. It's really in your heart to want to be those things. So I don't know, when you meet people that don't believe it and don't want to believe it and don't really accept you and embrace you, just move on. Because you'll spend all of your time trying to prove to them that you are this good person, you are, what you seem to be. And It just comes down to the fact that the person on the other end of that can't accept it or can't believe it because they're not fully healed. They haven't healed from the things that they've been through, so they cannot believe that you actually are like, wow, you communicate effectively, you communicate like an adult, you actually tell me you miss me, you tell me you love me, you tell me you want to talk to me, you tell me you want to see me, you plan dates, you text back in a timely manner, you actually call me, you actually reach out to me, you're not worrying about who texts who first, who called who first, you actually saying you want to come over, you want me to come over. Like, that's just maturity and knowing exactly what you want and exactly what you don't want. And what I don't want is the opposite of all of that. So if you're not giving that to me, you know, I don't want to give that to you, but I will do it first because, you know, naturally I'm a leader, and naturally a man, I feel like, is supposed to be a leader. Like, I'll give you the blueprint of how things is supposed to be, but if you don't match me there, then I can't continue to connect with you. It's not gonna work. You know, I like things very mutual and very same-sided, not one-sided. So of course I'll do all of those things if I meet somebody that I'm truly interested in or that I see potential in. And there's nothing wrong with giving that same energy back if you see that in them. And you need to let go of your fear. Like, everybody you date, talk to, or whatever, is going to be a risk because you just never know. But in order to, like, not go through that as much, you got to really learn somebody, like your favorite book, like your favorite movie, like your favorite song, like really learn them. For example, you know how, I'm pretty sure everybody has watched a TV show or watched a movie, right? You know how you know certain, matter of fact, a TV show, because it's longer. You know how you watch a TV show, right? And you know certain characters, and like when they do something, even if it's outrageous or however they do whatever, you understand it because you understand them and you understand their character. So every time they do something, it makes sense to you because you know how they are as a person. So why don't you learn your person the same way? That way, every time they react a certain way, every time things go a certain way or whatever, you know them really well. So you know how to take it. You know how you can communicate with them. You know how you can talk to them about it. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like it's the best thing to do when learning somebody. And, you know, it'll take away all of those times where you may overthink and when you may not really understand what they mean or what they're going through. I feel like a lot of dating these days or connecting with people in general, even friendship, is just misunderstanding. Because a lot of people meet each other and they don't really try to learn each other and really understand each other. I feel like it's the best thing to do because I feel like it'll be a lot less complications and miscommunication if you really understand one another. So don't be hesitant to do that. Like, and the more you know about somebody, the more you will get rid of your fear of the risk of taking them seriously or just being their friend. Like, you know what I mean? I really be analyzing people and really asking questions and letting them talk to really understand somebody and know if this is somebody I want in my life as a friend or somebody I want in my life as a significant other, or if this is somebody I can spend my life with, spend my time with, you know? So it's not too good to be true. Some people know exactly what they're doing in a good way. Like, some people actually want to be the best versions of themselves. Some people actually want to evolve. Some people actually want to change, want to mature, want to evolve. Some people want to be a good husband, want to be a good wife, want to be a good mother. You know what I'm saying? Some people actively want to be those good things. So it don't mean they're too good to be true. This person just knows exactly what they want and what they don't want. And I know if I want a girlfriend, a wife, or a very good friend, then I have to be a very good husband, very good boyfriend, and a very good friend for that person. So I can't approach people wanting to have this special bond with them if I'm not actively working on myself, self-reflecting, and becoming the best version of myself for myself, and then to really be able to connect with somebody. You know, it'll just be a waste of time and repeated cycles, repeated connections, and I don't want to go through that. And I was going through that before, but once I evolved, realized what I want, what I don't want, became a better version of myself, became a man that a woman could date, could marry, could be a father, could be a great friend for men and women. You know, it wasn't until I did those things that I realized, like, okay, so maybe it was me the whole time. Because now I feel like if I want a connection to work with somebody and they want it to work, it's gonna work, plain and simple. Like, it's gonna work. Whether it's a friendship or a romantic partner, it's definitely gonna work. Like, that's my mindset. I know I'm human and I have doubts sometimes, but I don't let it affect how I treat people. I don't let it affect, the love that I'm gonna show them. I don't know, I have faith in my life. I have faith in good things happening to me. I have a lot of faith in like great things happening to me, meeting great people, having great opportunities, having great love. I just have an enormous amount of faith in that stuff because I know myself and I feel like I deserve it. So I feel like all of those things are gonna come to me. Success, love, connections, relationships. I feel like it's all gonna come to me because I deserve it. Granted, I'm not perfect, and I have made mistakes and whatnot, and I'm still actively learning and becoming the best version of myself. But at least I'm self-aware and I'm actually trying. I meet a lot of people that just stuck in their ways, and they don't, every relationship, every failed friendship, they don't ever work on themselves or self-improve. It's always the other person's fault. And I blame myself for a lot of my connections falling out. And I had to self-reflect and become a better person, become the greatest version of myself, work on my energy. And I realized, like, I have a lot more control over my connections working out than I thought I do. And some people don't realize that. Some people don't self-reflect. Some people don't try to evolve. Some people don't be alone. They're always around people, and they never get a chance to self-reflect. But I don't know, sometimes you need time alone. You need to get away from people. You need to stop drinking, stop smoking, if that's your thing. Like, sometimes you know what you need to get rid of, basically, in order to, like, look inward and, like, bring the best version of yourself out and become a better person, become, like, the greatest version of yourself, like, the best energy that you can find within yourself. You can bring it out and you can, like, give that to people. You know what I'm saying? And then it's just a chain reaction of good energy, But I appreciate all of y'all subscribing, all of y'all continually coming to my page to listen to my thoughts and my mindset, seeing a little bit of my personality. I really do appreciate y'all. YouTube is definitely my favorite platform out of me having TikTok and Instagram. It's definitely my favorite platform because I know I put the realest version of myself on YouTube. I'm not to say that all of the other stuff is fake. It's just that on here, like, I get to talk to y'all. Y'all get to see what I think about certain things and how I am a little bit as a person. So, and then it's like, this is like therapy. Like, my phone and YouTube is like my therapist, and I just be sitting here talking about real stuff I feel like people don't really talk about no more. The world is so, like, surface level these days, and, like, people don't talk about things of actual, like, substance. And, like, I feel like it's a lost thing. Like, I don't know. I don't like that. And I like to talk real about real stuff. As soon as I meet people, I be asking the deep questions. And if they don't like it, that's cool. Then they just not for me. So before y'all go away from this video, I want to show y'all something because I can see it from here. So I'm gonna end the video like this. I go by the name of LOCO. I appreciate all of y'all. I'm grateful for the audience that I've grown on TikTok, Instagram, and all my other platforms, but I love YouTube the most. Thank y'all. Like, comment, subscribe. But before you leave, I want to get something for y'all. I can see it from here, and I'm not even gonna cut this. Oh. Alright, so even though this was in the water, I feel like it might be low-key a sign. Like, it's a really nice flower, and I don't see no flowers around here. That's crazy. Maybe it's a sign. So this is love to y'all, man. I know it look a little crazy, but it's like I don't see no flower bushes or nothing, and it's just washed up on shore, like right by me. That's crazy. And it wasn't here when I got here, because I got here and I just stood. Anytime I go to the beach, I literally just stand there and stare and just think. So this wasn't there, and now it's here. That's crazy. Maybe it's a sign from, like, my older brother or my grandmothers that passed away or something like that. I don't know. But this is for y'all. Like, comment, subscribe. If you don't, we're gonna have a problem. And y'all don't really love me. If you really love me, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know y'all thoughts. I appreciate y'all sharing y'all thoughts with me and wanting to know my thoughts. So I go by the name of LOCO. Until next time.